3, 2, begin transmission.
Hello and welcome, Space Cadets, to Season 2 of Dungeon Radio Hour, an actual play comedy podcast where sometimes I wish I had the neutralizer from Men in Black so I can forget I was ever friends with you three. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by my ragtag band of heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
It's called the Neuralizer. I'm Mike. I'm Michael Adair.
Yeah. I'm Alissa, and I wish I had the core from Galaxy Quest so I could rewind time and make sure you didn't say that.
And I'm Agent A, also part of the Men in Black.
What are we doing here?
Double agent.
Who are we? How far back do we go?
Dalton, wouldn't you be so confused if you found out you had a podcast that you don't remember recording?
Probably. You're probably thoroughly confused.
Like, what is this, 100 episodes? We're like 100 episodes total? Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Thoroughly confused. No, I told you the opening jokes from here on out, they're just going to be
Insult.
just cutting right to the core.
So mean.
We're done with the dad jokes now. We're just gonna insult.
Okay.
So,
I'm ready for
so
it.
be ready.
Actually, it's more my speed. I'm still Michael Adair. How are you guys?
I'm a little hungry,
Really?
a little thirsty,
Yeah.
a little, what else is, a little tired.
That is, that's
I'm just
another
doing a
feeling.
body scan right now.
Yeah.
Right.
My elbow's itchy. Now it's not. And that's my day. How are you?
Nice.
This is fascinating.
Yeah. You're just like a Sims character that's just like on half stats on all of it.
Bladder is 15% full.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 0%.
Right.
Beautiful.
I'm 20% horny.
Mhm.
I'm 30% I have to poop.
And I'm 100% over this bit.
Ah!
Oh.
Alyssa with the jokes. No, it's fine. I was going to say something very similar, but mine was not going to be as nice as hers.
Oh, shit.
So without further ado, let's go and get into the intro topic. Cody and I were having this discussion a few days ago when we were in the car, and we were talking about I would rather be deaf than blind. Like if you had to like choose one or the other, like going forward, and then the conversation expanded as we got deeper into it. So I wanted to bring that to the pre-show for this episode. If you had to choose one of your 5 senses to go without for the remainder of your life, which one would it be, and why?
Huh.
So sight, taste, touch, smell, hearing.
It's so funny you
You
bring...
lose one.
Yeah, I actually would think about this as a kid. I know this is so weird, but I really thought about this because I have always loved music. I've always been playing music and being part of choir, piano, clarinet. Like I've always been so musically inclined. And I remember as a kid, even like going around my church, like after everyone was gone, and I had my eyes closed and I was practicing what it felt like to be blind and trying to walk around and see if I could handle it. Because at the time I was very much I would rather be blind than deaf. Because
You were such a strange child.
I know, it's very weird. I was like, I'm going to practice because this will inevitably happen.
Did you peek, though? Were you peeking every once in a while?
Oh, I thought you asked her if like she peaked, like if she hit like her top.
Yeah, is that when you peeked when you were blind?
And I'm like, yeah, probably. It sounds like
That
it.
was the peak of her identity, was that experiment.
Wow.
No.
But yeah, I don't think I don't want to live without music. I don't want to live without sound.
That's really sweet, though, that you thought about it. That means you were considering like people with disabilities around you, and you were like, what would that be? And that means you had empathy as a child. I'll give you credit for that.
Look at him
Alyssa.
spinning it around.
This is why I'm a publicist now.
Mhm.
For OJ.
What?
Yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
I think I would. I mean, this is easy, right? Smell. It's from.
Oh,
It's from
yeah.
here on out, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's from here on out.
But
So I know what it is to be smelly. So I already know to be diligent about cleanliness. So I'm not
Fair.
offensive.
yeah.
And then, boom, I just know smell. And I don't think smell dictates taste as much as people say it does.
That's what I was going to argue. I think
I
it
don't
would
think it
dull your
does.
taste.
I don't think it does.
Just a little bit.
I don't think my sense of smell is that great. But my sense of taste is working fine. It is working great.
What if there's a gas leak? What do you do? You can
Okay,
see the fumes.
I don't want to like get too much into what this topic could devolve into, but like during COVID, did you ever lose your sense of smell?
Nada.
No? Okay. So I did, and it did drastically alter the way things tasted.
Thank you.
Drastically so.
Yeah. I only lost mine for a few days, but I had a friend who lost it for like 9 months. And yeah, she said how nothing tasted right. Like
Yeah.
ranch
But that's
literally
the
tasted
thing.
like garbage. It
Nothing
was just...
tasted right. There was a weird thing happening with COVID where it changed your sense of taste, along with taking away your sense of smell. I don't know if those two things are always intertwined, right?
No, I think
It
they
is.
are, because like even if I'm super stopped up and I can't like smell as good, but I can still like smell a little bit, it still alters the way things taste.
If you plug
Yeah.
your people plug their noses to not taste things.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It
That's
dulls
very
it.
true.
So you have to realize you will still taste food, but it will be at a weird,
Okay.
dulled
So what
level.
are you gonna do? Get rid of your sense of touch?
Oh hell no!
That's what mine would be. Nope, that's what mine
That's
would
what
be.
yours would be.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I guess we just never again. Yeah. Now I'm making you think. Okay.
Or
Okay.
at a dangerous level, I actually had a youth pastor who's couldn't feel, like all the nerves were dead in his foot, and when he was in the snow one time, a giant nail went fully through his shoe and went through his foot. He didn't know that he was slowly bleeding out. He had to go to the ER. He almost died from blood loss. So I'm just saying, you not feeling stuff can also...
Consequences.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Alyssa. I'm never going to be a leader in the church. So
I
that's
don't think that's what did it.
first of all, that's where our story is going to diverge.
That's
and
the
then
detail.
second of all,
Mm.
I'm not going to live where there's snow.
Okay,
Fair
you're on
enough.
sand, and then there's a jellyfish, and you step into it.
Nails are everywhere, Dalton. Nails are everywhere, not just in the snow.
But I'm not a holy man in the snow.
But so,
That's
So-
what did it.
so what if I tap you on the
That's-
shoulder and I'm like, what if I chose to lose my sense of speaking, which is not a sense, but
No.
and I can't say Dalton, I have to tap tap tap. You're not gonna know that I'm trying to get a hold of you, dude.
I don't see a problem in this scenario.
Oh.
By
But
the
I'm
way,
tapping on you, dude. It's urgent. I've come to your house to tap on you.
Dalton's taking what he feels on the inside and taking it on the outside.
it's true.
He feels nothing.
That's right.
We're just going to be numb across the
Mhm.
board.
I'm too sensory to lose my feel. I touch things. I like to self-soothe, you know.
I also self-soothe.
I like hugs.
I like to touch things too.
You couldn't feel a hug, dude.
You couldn't feel a hug.
You could feel the pressure, though. Like, you might not be able to feel the touch, but you could feel
But
the pressure.
is pressure a result of being touched?
It absolutely is. You only know pressure because of nerve endings.
Mm.
That's the only way you know it. That's when pressure becomes pain. It's because of nerve endings.
How do you know when you're done pooping? If you can't feel
Mm.
You can't feel it.
the emptiness
You
of
just
the
have to
bowel.
wipe and see
And
what
hope.
comes back. And wipe.
But are you wiping? Can't feel it.
Or you listen for the water.
Ah.
When
There you
you
go.
stop hearing the drip, drip, drop, drop, like you know that you're good.
Sometimes my poops are very
Mm.
quiet, Dalton. Like spaghetti. Like
Ew.
spaghetti falling.
I don't think there's anything about you that's quiet.
You're right. It's always loud.
We're really taking this in a gross direction. Let's
Well,
hold a second.
these are
But we
what
gotta
you need to
consider these
consider.
things.
Exactly.
All right, final answers. What is like the one sense?
Smell. I'm with Mike.
The sixth one. I've never used it, and don't plan to. Haley Joel Osment made it look scary.
Our
and
special
now-
guest today, Haley Joel Osment.
No,
Haley Joel-
I do smell. Smell be gone. If I lose some taste, that's fine. What? I'm skinny and I can still. Then I'm living a great life. Okay. Then I'm living a magnificent life.
That's true. You'd
All right.
eat less, wouldn't you? Not you, but anyone who loses.
Not you,
smell.
not
No.
you specifically,
Me
but
too.
other people.
Because
Other
I'm
people.
killing a pain inside that
Mhm.
won't go away, right? Yeah.
You can
no,
still
no.
kill the pain. You just can't taste the pain as much.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Exactly.
Anyway, I've made my choice, Alyssa.
You know what? I'm gonna stick with childhood Alyssa. Get rid of my sight.
You have the option to choose smell, and you're choosing sight.
Yep. I'm choosing it.
She's choosing sight.
I'm choosing sight.
She'd rather taste
choosing
and
sight.
hear. And
I
get
will
that.
have a wonderful, music-filled, luscious tasting, like filled life. I'm gonna travel around with my dog, who will be trained to see for me, and I will eat delicious food and listen to amazing music, and I'll just podcast for a living. I don't got to see to do that. It's fine.
Well, your dog chose to lose its sight too, so now you're fucked.
No.
Yeah.
Both fucked.
There you go. It would rather come and smell as well. Okay? So yeah, now it's blind. Dalton, what do you think, buddy?
No, I'm sticking.
You're sticking to
what
it?
I'm staying with touch.
I think
Cody's gonna
Dalton
be
wants to be
disappointed.
like that. What's that new movie with Jack Quaid? He's like Novocaine. He like can't feel any
Novocaine.
pain.
Mm,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a
that's-
superhero.
Yeah.
Is that what? Is that what started
Andrew knows where my head's at.
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
But you could still get hurt. You just won't know
Dalton
it.
thinks that with the absence of pain, he can be a superhero.
Exactly. No,
You
this
still
is-
have to have a moral value sense. You still
Well,
have
Dalton
to.
already doesn't have that. So
learn from my youth pastor. You are going to die
Mm.
so easily.
Once again, not a leader in the church. I'm gonna be fine.
true.
a youth pastor took my sense of touch.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. So when we left off last episode, you guys escaped the bowels of Zero, and you found your living quarters not how you left them. There was the aftermath of some type of strike. On the room was twisted and mangled. A steel beam from the ceiling had fallen down onto Zero's life support machine, rendering inoperable. Andrew, as the three of you were leaving, Zero grabbed onto your arm, and with the last 1% of his battery life that was left, showed you a video of what happened, which consisted of a battalion of Aeon guards storming into your living quarters, apprehending everyone inside, dragging them away, and then you saw the explosion happen as the beam crashed down onto the life support machine. So we will pick up with Andrew, you standing in the living room. Zero has a hold of your wrist. Mike and Alissa have already walked away. He said with his final breath, "Save Dez." Showed you that video, and he has now fallen back down onto the table once again. Lifeless.
And I feel like at this point, I've already showed these guys the video. This is like our 5th time watching it again.
Yeah, sure.
And we're just like, I mean, what do you guys think? It looks like, I mean, what are the odds they'd come in and ransack right before a meteor shower? You know what I mean? It's crazy.
No, I think it felt like a meteor shower to us because we were so tiny.
The Aeon guards wouldn't have knocked down a light pole in order to get here. They don't have to do that. I think these two things are two separate events, you guys.
You make a
What are
good
the odds
point.
they'd happen right before one another? What if they came in to sabotage and the meteor, I mean, what if they caused the meteor strike to like cover up their atrocities of what they were doing? You know
What
what I
are
mean?
the odds that this portal spit out you, me, Jeff, Dalton, and Alissa all into the same place? What are the odds of that? What are the odds of Dalton being fucking magical and us getting sucked into a wormhole because of that in the first goddamn place?
Okay, we get it. I
No,
understand. it's
I have a few
possibility.
more examples.
Okay,
Please
get 'em all
continue.
out.
What are the odds of Jay Leno having a 30-year successful career? Huh? With that
Zero.
face.
Almost zero.
With that face
chin.
and that accent. And it was always Monica Lewinsky jokes. I have 2 more, Alissa.
No,
All
okay,
right,
we're
that's
ending there. We're
Right.
ending there. Okay,
That's fine.
I just want to know why. Why would they come and get our team?
As Alissa asks her question, almost as if in response, you hear a voice come over the PA system and blare through the speakers into your living quarters. Not just your living quarters, but all of Space House. Attention, contestants of Space House. This is Reverend Mother Nova. It has come to our attention that 3 contestants, and but 3,000, Peony for Your Thoughts, and Jelly Boy, are directly responsible for the recent meteor attacks on Space House.
What the fuck?
It has come to our attention that these 3 contestants are not of this world. They traveled interdimensionally to our world. They arrived
on the satellite of Spaceopolis infiltrated the games of Space House and are now attacking our culture and our future. They have also stolen genetic material from our very own Dr. Badzalderon. They are now fugitives of the tribunal and must be apprehended immediately. We have already detained their accomplices, and they will await death. You have one final game. The winner of this season of Space House is the one who brings me and Bot 3000,
No.
Jelly Boy, and Peony for your thoughts, dead or alive.
And then the announcement cuts out.
What the actual fuck?
Okay.
Like,
Fucking A. So everyone is coming after us now, right now.
yes, and all the more reason to get in the vents. We are
Get in the
open
vents.
in
Get
our
in the
own-
go to the
Yes.
vents. Go to the
Come
vents.
on.
Go to the fucking vents. Let's
Okay.
Oh wait, Dalton, can I look around? Is there anything that could be used as a weapon around the apartment? Like a broken
Is there any-
shrapnel? Is there just like broken metal, like from the walls? Can I take a pole, a metal pipe?
We grabbed some stuff from the supply closet a while ago. We have grav mops. Three
Yes.
of them, I think.
We also have powers, guys. I just want to point that out. We also
I'm
That's fair.
panicking.
That's
I want
fair.
weapons.
Alyssa, I lift
Alyssa.
up your hands. These are your weapons.
Alyssa, what kind of weapon would you prefer? Like what would speak to Peony as a weapon?
Pepper
And
spray?
No, daggers always.
Dagger damsel.
are you looking for daggers?
Well, no, I mean I'm very much looking. I assume anything would be improvised, like maybe some small piece of shrapnel that I can
Give
stab.
me an investigation check.
Okay. Like I'm hoping from the rubble there's something I can pull off. Ooh,
Yeah.
19.
You follow the trail. Yes, Michael.
Quick suggestion that Alyssa takes a branch from her body and makes like that Stormbreaker thing that Thor has that he made from Groot, and you know what I mean, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
I do know what you
Spitballing.
mean.
Spitballing.
Oh no. I'm okay.
I'm trying to think
with
of what kind of power Alyssa would have to make something branchy like that. Alyssa, what do you got for me?
Here, hold on. I can look at my spells.
You don't have
Plant
that power?
growth.
Oh, yeah,
Plant growth.
Mhm.
Plant growth.
I'll take plant growth. I'll make plant growth work.
Okay.
Cool. Alyssa, you look around the room and in a panic, your body seems to have its own natural trauma response. And you look down at your arm as you unknowingly, subconsciously start to cast plant growth. And your arm extends like the branch on a tree as it gets longer and longer and longer until its branching tendril-like fingers wrap itself around a piece of broken metal from the floor, and it effectively becomes a great axe, a la very much Stormbreaker from Ragnarok, that you have now crafted, made of sorts.
I kind of just stare at it, and then I take my other like vine and chop it off
You do so.
to create a handle, and I just lift it up. Oh my god.
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool, babe.
badass as shit.
I mean, did you know you could do that? Because I'd like one of them. Can you do it again?
I would assume so. Here, take this one. I feel better now knowing I can just do that. So
Okay.
that
You could just
kind
do.
of
You could do this as much as you want, or how
My-
many times can you do it? You think?
my chest was all freaking out and shaky, and now I'm breathing good. Okay, let's no, we don't have time. I can always do it later.
All
Let's
right,
just
I
get
give
in
it
the
back
vents.
to you. I give it back
Oh,
to you.
Thank you.
My body is a weapon.
My body's a weapon, but in a different way.
Yeah. I'm ready, guys. Cage. We got to cage it up.
Yeah.
I mean, vent. We're not going in a cage, although the vent is a cage for air, if you think about it. We're going in the air cages, the vents.
While the three of you are having this conversation, you hear a very loud thud against metal, and instinctively the three of you turn to the door, and you hear another loud thud against the metal.
Okay.
Hey, I call out to the door. Hey,
Go.
we're looking here first. Fuck off.
I call out to the door. Oh, damn it! They went the other way. Not the doorway, but the other opposite end. Not
Son
the
of a
doorway.
bitch.
Fuck!
Ah, we're too slow.
If those guys just turn around, they'll get to them sooner. Because
Yarr,
they're closer
I'm a
to the
pirate.
door.
I'm not one of the three. I'm a fucking pirate. Arr, and I'm looking for
I'm
booty.
one of the pirates too.
Give me...
Fuck.
Oh my god, give me a... I was going to give you a deception check with advantage because the two of you are helping each other, but now I think you're just going to give me a deception check at a straight roll because you're doing a terrible job
Even
with
so.
how
I
you're
thought we
trying
were
I got
doing
17.
Okay, well, Andrew got a 17, so it doesn't matter. You hear the quick pitter-patter of footsteps as they run away from the door, almost as if they had taken your heed of if they turn around and go back the other way, they'll get to them faster.
I think that buys us a day, maybe two, if we want to do anything.
No, that bought us mere minutes, which good job, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stay quiet and let's just get in the vents.
I'm getting
And
events.
if Oshkosh could live there for decades, then we'll be fine for at least a few hours, I feel like. So let's just get in there and maybe find Oshkosh. He'll be
Well,
able to help
You
us.
think maybe he made it out?
I
don't
didn't see him
no,
get attacked.
he was also taken
Ah.
with everyone else.
Yeah, they took Oshkosh as well. I mean, God.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Listen, let's go down, and if we have to live there for decades, that's fine. He made it kind of nice down there.
I don't want to live there. Guy, all we need to do, we get down there, we get our bearings. All we have to really do is find Dalton and then get to the escape pods. Wherever the fuck they lead, I just want off this planet satellite thing.
Yes,
I don't care where
agreed.
the escape pods go. Let's just escape.
Yes.
Dalton,
okay.
I lift up a panel and slip down a grate into the vents, and
Same. And I'd also like to cast Pass Without Trace, Dalton.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Where me and my companions within a 30-foot radius of me get a plus 10 bonus to our dexterity checks, our stealth checks.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And cannot be tracked except by magical means.
You do so. You cast Pass Without Trace, and Mike and Andrew, this like spectral moss kind of starts to grow on you, not covering you, but it starts to grow on you in patches all over your body, and you realize that it's muffling all of your movement, and it's making you almost undetectable to the human ear.
And we're going to have this echo. As I cast this spell.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
can I add to that, Alyssa?
Mhm.
Shh.
Almost as good, babe.
Shh. Guys, there's people looking for us. Shh.
Okay, yes. Shh. Yes. Okay, let's go quietly. Let's just
All right,
roll
I
through.
need a marching order for the grate.
I'm first. I slip down because I'm goo.
And I guess I said I was going second, so I'll go second.
And I'm third, and I get my energy sword, and I'm like looking behind us
Yeah.
as we go.
Okay. I need everyone to roll a stealth check with your plus 10s.
Ooh, 28.
Stealth.
21?
Stealth. 26.
Cool. You all successfully begin to sneak underneath the floor grates out of your housing unit. Who remembers how to get to okay?
I do.
Us does.
Ooh.
I press my fingers to my temples. Hey, babe. It's me. Just checking in. We're looking for directions to Oshkosh's place. Hope you're doing okay. Heart emoji. That sound good, guys?
That sounded good. Is that? Are you? Did you hang up before you're saying this part?
Have
Oh shit! I hit send.
Okay.
Thanks,
That'll be
Um,
fine. Yeah. It's really good.
You could just apologize.
I don't think I did anything wrong. I'm just a young man who's looking
He
for
didn't
the,
do anything wrong. He's just a young
Just
man
put your
who's
ego down for
you
1
know,
second and just do it. So
for
you
the
should be
biggest
happy.
and best.
Andrew,
I think-
you very quickly hear us respond, but she's not responding to you.
Oh no.
Peony, if you can hear me, please tell Anbot I am not speaking with him right now, and I will not tell him the direction to his friend's Oshkosh Bagosh's house, just so he can go and hang out, and continue to ignore the clear problems we have in our relationship.
Okay, Alissa, tell her I heard all that. So Alissa, you tell us that look, it wasn't personal. It was just about becoming the most efficient robot I could, and if that's a grievous sin in this world, then I'm technically sorry. Okay? I'm technically sorry. And you can
Oh,
pass
come
that
on.
along if that'll make her feel better.
You can do a better apology than that.
Can you tell us something for me, Alissa?
Do I have a whole laundry list now? Okay, what?
Just tell her this. I really didn't mean to do anything. And I don't know why she's mad at me by proxy. I was just trying to help out my boy. And I didn't even know that, this crossed a line. And honestly, I thought us and I had our own friendship that was stronger than this. And if us could talk to me because I'm getting the cold shoulder, I feel like I'm getting blindsided. I'm getting crossfire.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily necessary because I thought we were tighter than that. If you could tell us that. Also, if you could tell us this is
Yeah.
a live or die sort of situation, that would be good too.
Okay, I go up to Andrew's ear and I whisper inside the ear, "Hey, us, hi, it's Peony. I just really hope that you understand that both of these male companions of mine are absolute idiots, and you really should take what they say with a grain of salt, and I think they are sorry in their own way, but they are also too stubborn to admit it, and I've kind of had to learn to just deal with that sometimes, and I'm afraid this might be the best apology you get from them."
That was more or less word for word. So,
Yeah. LOL. Put an LOL at the end.
LOL, so it
it's
doesn't
like,
seem too deep.
and all this is so silly.
And I agree it's
LOL.
not enough. It's really not enough. They should do more, the bare minimum, but they don't.
Alyssa, you're throwing me under the bus here. I don't want to do more. I don't feel
You
like
are correct, Peony. This is the bare minimum. Anbot should not project his shortcomings and his own lack of self-confidence on myself. That is a problem he should discuss with his mother. And as far as Jelly Boy is concerned, the fact that he has to ask why I'm mad at him as well proves his ignorance.
Don't trust
Mike,
me.
I forgot. You sent her a really mean drunk text
Did
a
I?
few days ago.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah, you said she looked big in that dress. And I tried to tell you that she doesn't even wear clothes. And you just insisted on sending a 12-page text about how
Wow.
fat she looked.
All right, guys.
But Peony,
Yes.
I must insist that your chances of survival are abysmally low.
All right. Okay, guys. We need us. I think you both need to take a step back and think about this just for 1 second and put yourselves in her shoes. Don't you like feeling like a valuable member of this team?
Not really.
Whenever we've come up against
Don't know.
challenges, when we were doing tic-tac-toe, didn't it make you feel good when you contributed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made me feel good when I could analyze things.
But then
with my
tic-tac-toe got all
AI friend.
interrupted.
Okay. Anyway, so you felt like it felt nice when you were getting to contribute to the team. Us wants to be a part of the team too, and you were taking advantage of that. She now doesn't
Us
feel...
is just a robot.
No. Hey, you're also part robot, but you have feelings. Hey?
But
Hey?
I'm real. I'm a real boy from a real world.
Well-
and AI, this is not like she's a sentient living thing that became an AI by getting sucked through the portal like we did. I mean, she's probably been an AI. She's probably programmed by some nerd in a basement. I mean,
She's a program.
don't tell her I said that.
She's a program that has feelings.
You're pushing it.
What was that?
You're pushing it.
Don't you dare say that, us. Look, she says this when I'm feeling big emotions. I told you it's valid for me to feel these things and I should be able to express it even if I'm angry in the moment, us. God damn it. Oh, God, I can't believe she would say that. She knows that's the phrase that gets me. I'm not pushing it. She's pushing it. I should, you know what? I take my apology back. As made up and fake as it was, I take it back. But please help me out. We need to find the escape pods.
Peony, can you hear me?
Yes, us, I can hear you.
You need to continue straight for approximately 120 feet. Then 2 lefts, 1 right, and approximately 60 feet forward. That will get you in the general area of the escape pods. You will then need to resurface to the main level
Okay.
to access
Okay, left,
Thanks,
right,
babe.
60 feet. Okay. All right, guys.
Thanks for telling me.
No, you don't get to talk to her.
Thank you.
No. You don't get to talk to her right now.
I just need to hear a you're welcome. I just want to hear one you're welcome for once.
You just need to validate her feelings. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's just go as quietly as we can. I remember how she said it's a left, right, and then we go up 60 feet, and then we should be able to get up near the escape pods. Okay?
Okay.
Fine. I think us and I are pretty much made up. I think that is
No.
pretty much water under the bridge. So
We're
that's
going to
fine.
worry about this after we escape.
Okay, let's escape first.
Okay.
Cool. So the three of you begin to crawl forward for about 120 feet, and you get ready to make the first turn that us described to you. I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh no. 7.
14.
5.
Andrew, you narrowly dodge a mechanical tail as it pierces the ceiling above. So the floor to the main level pierces down into the tunnel and narrowly misses you. Just as quickly as it pierces down, it is pulled back up
shit.
as it slams down
guys.
again. This time by Jelly Boy. Jelly Boy is taking 4 points of piercing damage as it slices into your
Oh, fuck!
arm and pulls right back up. As soon as it pulls right back up, it slams back down again. As Alissa, you take 2 points of piercing damage and it pulls back up. Then you hear this crunch and creak of tearing metal as you watch these claws grasp into the ceiling above and peel back like you would a banana, essentially. And you look up at the robotic mechanical dinosaur faces staring back at you. As you look up, a blank screen blinks into existence and you see that same sickly pale boy laying there in that hospital bed, showing entirely too much forehead on the screen. Found you. Our heroes are now fugitives of both the Tribunal and Space House. Will they be able to find Dalton and get to the escape pods in time? Or will these Megazord rejects have some choice words for them as they tear into them with their mechanical claws? Find out next week on the newest episode of Dungeon Radio Hour. In the meantime, head on over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/Dungeon Radio Hour for more extended intros, outtakes, and bloopers. Until next time, kids, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids. That is a problem he should discuss with his mother. And as far as Jelly Boy is concerned... Don't make me laugh. And as far...
And as far as Jelly Boy is concerned, he can fuck off.
And as far as Jelly Boy is concerned...
You just said jelly porn.
Jelly boy.
Jelly Boy.
Jelly Boy.